Good morning, students. The next topic of chapter 3 is module. Module, in the sense, a set of programs, a set of statements in a part of program is called module. So, we can directly say modules is a separate functions. So, for example, I'm telling in a later. So, set of statements is called module, is considered by one, and each module is a part of a program. Each module it is interconnected with the each module. So ஒவ்வொரு மாடியூலும் இன்னொரு மாடியூல்ஸ் கூட கண்டிப்பாக இன்டர்கனெக்ட் ஆகியிருக்கணும். நெக்ஸ்ட் ஒன் இஸ் யூஸ் டு டிவைட் ஒர்க் ஆஃப் த ஹோல். தட் மீன்ஸ் த ஹோல் ப்ரோக்ராம்ஸ், த ஹோல் ப்ராஜெக்ட் இஸ் டிவைடட் இன்டு டிஃப்ரெண்ட் types of modules. So each modules is working with their own, and the whole project is divided into many things. And the debugging is also can be easily debugging, in this is error clearing. So we can error clearing with the whole project is very difficulty, but the whole project is divided into different parts, so we can debug by easily the first part first debugging, and the second part we can debug secondly, and the third part. And so partly we can do the debugging process, that is error clearing process. But each modules performing and doing their own work. So each modules, we are splitting into modules the whole project. So each modules is working their own functions only, it's not doing other functions. For example, we are creating an ad. So for the ad we are declaring a b c. So 3 variables that we are declaring for addition. So here the first module is insert. So the first module starts from open braces and close braces, and the second module we already told this, but this is the function topic, and the modules is also called as function, but differently we can say in an algorithmic way we are saying a function is also called as module. The second module is compute, and the third module is display. So each modules is a part of program, it is not separate program, it is a part of program, is the first point. And the second one is each modules are interconnected. That means without compute the insert cannot work, without insert the compute cannot work. So first we are inserting, after that we are computing, that is calculating, after that display. If you are giving a separate module like display, so what it will be display? Nothing will happen. And if you are giving a separate compute, what will compute? After the inserting the compute can work. And if you are inserting, we are not compute and we are deciding. So only the inserting purpose, what will be the output? Nothing will happen, just the compiler inserted values, nothing will, other functions is not working. So each modules should be interconnected. So and each module is doing their own work. That means insert is performing their own work, and compute only it's working, calculating work, it is not doing the insert function. And display, it is doing only the display process, it's not doing the compute, and it is not doing the insert functions. So modules is a set of statements, and it is performing as a set of it's a part of a program. So what are the characteristics of module? So what are the characteristics? It should have modules. So it should contain instructions, logic, and data. That means each module should have some instructions like open brace, close brace, cin. So it is a input line, so get in part. And each function should have some instructions like inheriting, so and variables, that data a and b, it should compulsorily it is having. The second one is modules separately compiled and stored in a library. So inserting function, after inserting it is stored in the library, and after computing, the computing answer will be stored separately in a library. After that only does display. So each module, it's after performance, it is saved in a library. Then must include the library. That means each function compulsorily it is allocated by the library, that is Python, it should allow insert, compute, display. Each function is it is giving a permission. So you are using inserting and computing, displaying, it is allowed in Python. It is given by the library, and must include the inside some variables. So inside that we have to insert, compulsorily we have to insert some variables. So as like C, A, B, we have to should include inside the modules. And the last one is the modules are must useful for the other modules. If you are creating a module like insert, compute, display, if the insert we are including this but it is not useful for this program, in the sense it is waste of things. So compulsory, what are the modules we are including, it should utilize for this program, otherwise the modules need not to create. So each modules must be useful for the other modules also. This is the characteristics of module. The next one is benefits of module. So why we want to create a modules? Without modules we cannot create a programs. So we can create, but modules it is having a less code, so it is creating a less code. That means in a simple example, we are inherited two values, that is sorry, we are extracting two values in a single statements. But in a normal C++ program, we have to declare for A it is a separate statements, for the B extracting a separate program. That is just for the inserting we have to declaring a 5 lines 6 lines codings. But when we are separating a modules in a single line, we can insert it those values, that is less code is with the help of the modules, the best benefit. And the second one is single module reduce the memory space. So it is reduce the memory space. For example, when we are using a array concept, it is reduce the memory space because of the modules. So next one is many programmers share their modules. So we can share for the subtraction program, for the and this program, if you are creating a subtraction separate class, in the sense we can share the display to the subtraction class. So we can share the modules for the other classes, other programs also. Code is very short, simple and strong. This is the useful of module. So code is very short, so in a single line, 2 lines it will be executed, and simple. So we don't want to, we logically it is very easy. Even students can understand very much easily, and very strong. So error can be easily found and easily debugged. So if when we are seeing insert, if the errors in the inserting part means, we can easily delete this codings, and we can debugging easily. If we are creating a separate program like beginning C++ program, we cannot found where is the error. But if we found in a compute part, we can easily, so we are not concentrate on this and this parts, we can easily bug the error with the help of the modules. So the next one is scoping can be easily performed. So the scope of the variables also we can give directly. So for this, in the sense A and B and C, for the A scope only for the inserting and insert modules, in the sense we cannot declare in a compute modules. So the scope also we can easily found by the modules. So this is also important question. Benefits of module: less code, it is a simple, short and strong, and errors also easily found, and debugging is very easy. Debug in the sense error clearing, and many programmers share their module, and each module is interconnected with other modules and should use for the other modules also. And also last one is scoping also can easily perform with the help of the variable.